We're at the photography show talking to Andreas from Fujifilm UK, the marketing manager, and we're looking at the GFX50S II, which has just been introduced. It's a new compact 50 megapixel medium format camera, and the impressive thing is the price. It's sort of way more affordable than it should be. Why is that?
not that it should be, but it is. So the 50S Mark II body only is £3,500, and with a new kit lens, so we've got a 35 to 70 kit lens. So in old money, 28 to 55, £3,900. So we started the GFX journey about 5 years ago at Photokina, and we've continued to develop and evolve the system, and we've always challenged our engineers to make them smaller and lighter than DSLRs or the same sort of size as 35mm full frame mirrorless cameras. Pack them full of features, get the great image quality you'd expect from medium format for a much more affordable, more manageable size. So that's what we've done with the 50S Mark II. We launched the 100S at the start of the year, and obviously that took the market by storm in terms of the resolution for the size and the price. And then we've just taken all the good stuff that people liked about the camera body, the in-body image stabilization, the smaller form factor, the newer battery, and we just put the 50 megapixel sensor that everyone has grown to love over the years in the same body. And because we economies of scale using the same body, things like that, you're able to get it to a much more affordable price. We've taken the learnings from our X series range, because it shares things like the battery is exactly the same as the XT4, the internal circuitry is very similar, so the software is very similar as well. So you've got that scale, and we take the I don't want to say mass market, but the more affordable, more volume X series, and you scale it up into GFX, and that's how we get to the system that we've got today.
And this was introduced with a new lens as well?
So the 35 to 70 is a very, very compact zoom lens, still resolves the 50 or 100 megapixels that you'd expect from a GF zoom. Doesn't have the aperture ring to make it smaller and more affordable. But image quality is great, fast focusing, considering the size of the sensor and the size of the glass that you have to move on the back, and that's what I think a lot of people forget, that you are dealing with a lot more glass in these sorts of lenses. But it's really, really handy to use, and you forget that you're using a medium format camera after a while.
And so it's still got the image stabilization built in?
So image stabilization that we first saw on the 100 and then the 100S is 6.5 stops now, so the engineers have been able to tweak it a little bit. You've got, because you're using the 50 megapixel sensor, you've got slightly bigger photo sites, you're able to get 6.5 stops of image stabilization from that. But it is just, as blasé as this sounds, an everyday medium format camera. Yes, it's going to shine when it comes to landscapes, portraits, controlled environments, but there is no reason somebody looking at moving up to, say, like a full frame camera shouldn't consider a GFX50S Mark II as well.
And I guess that's something I found when I was reviewing the cameras, the previous versions. With the image stabilization, you can just walk around town, take architecture shots, and you just still get amazing image quality. You don't have to have a tripod all the time. You just use it like a normal camera.
Exactly. Historically, with medium format and larger sensors and larger film, you'd have to be using sort of like big tripods, and sort of like you were taking a shot on purpose, I suppose, is the best way to describe it. But you don't anymore with the sort of like the latest technology that we've got in these cameras.
If you want to see more about the GFX50S Mark II, we've got another video on YouTube and a hands-on preview on our website.